All right, so this infamous AMA that they put on Reddit, where apparently there were some interesting notes. We talked about it a little bit in stream, but I haven't looked at it, so I thought we would talk about it and kind of react live to some of specifically what was said. I have not. I'm not an avid Reddit user, and I've never looked at an AMA on Reddit. So I may not navigate this correctly. So just bear with me. We're going to do our best to see everything there is to see. I'm under the impression from a quick scroll that when there was an answer from someone at Plarium, it automatically kind of expands the thread so I can see what they answered and what they didn't answer. So I think we'll just scroll down and look at the things that they answered. And that's and we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I somewhat new to me, but I wanted to take a look. I feel like there's probably some interesting stuff to talk about in here. So let's see. We got, what's the first one we see? So right here. As a creator of third-party software that reads the data from the game, is there a bug bounty program? Okay, so this is just someone asking about a partnership. That seems more, that seems like not so much about the game. Stu, in here getting on him, bruh. I guess they didn't answer him. Probably answer him. It's Stu, dude. Come on. All right, let's see. Last year's brought us some new content. With every increase comes an increased time. Right. I agree. 2 years back to play to max out Great Hall. It's just a time question. Who needs a personal life when there's another fusion starting in 2 days? We have a whole separate roadmap for additions aimed at optimizing the amount of time that you need to spend in the game. Okay. Like with stages 15 to 20 in potion dungeons, we are looking at ways to decrease the time spent in dungeons. Farming XP and silver, artifacts, and accessories. You will learn more details about these soon enough. However, we are not looking in the direction of implementing 3x or 4x. Why? That's not true. That technical limitations thing is, I don't buy that. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. It's in so many other games. I don't believe that you can't make that happen. Great Hall is meant to be one of the in-game features. Fine. Yeah, I don't buy this. They can't do ×3 ×4 thing. I don't buy that for a second. Dragon champions can pull it off, and you can't. Get out of here, dude. Making any changes to Tag Team Arena? It's a good question. And then Doom Tower ratings. Okay. Quite a few changes intended for Tag Arena. For instance, auto battle for all 3 fights. New sorts of events. New sorts of events. What does that mean? Like now on top of the arena event, there will be a 3v3 arena event too? Is that what you mean by new sorts of events? Expanding the bazaar. Who knows what that means? Auto battle for all 3 fights is good. That's something I've been talking about since I think day 1 of 3v3 arena. I don't know if that's enough. Don't know if that's enough. Any plans on increasing energy cap? The answer better be yes. We're considering introducing new modes of the game where you would have a more efficient exchange rate of energy for specific in-game resources. Also, we would like to experiment with 21 plus level of dungeons to make the farming of gear more energy efficient. Yeah, basically. Here's the thing. When they increased the level cap way back, they should have increased the energy cap then. Because the problem is that this game keeps getting more expensive to play because they just keep expanding the content and increasing the cost to play it. But they're not increasing our reservoir of resources to play it. So it's getting more expensive. Progression is getting slower because of that. This is easy. This is the type of shit I'm talking about. This is easy stuff that they just seem to struggle so bad with. And now all this jargon about experimenting with dungeons and make it more efficient and like, just give us more energy, dude. Just give us more energy while you work on it. That's stupid. That's stupid that you can't even do 10 dungeon runs on a full pool of energy. You can't even do 10. That's dumb. That's dumb. Champion sort functions in PvP, and yep, I agree. Sort function for champions, sure. Equipment filter, sure. Ascending, descending sort function. So a lot of the sorting. I want a lot of the sorting touched on. One improvement we're planning to introduce is filter by rarity for artifacts. Which is nice. That's nice. Fine. Let's see what else we got here. Wide factions does not have some sort of faction bonuses. I've always thought that too. I seem like this game really lends itself to something like that. And I feel like it's a blown opportunity that they're not utilizing that. Each faction has some predispositions to certain base stats. If the kind of synergy that you described had an only minor effect on the team composition, it would have minor significance for the gameplay and would not really affect anything. However, if such synergy had a larger influence, yeah, I don't. Okay, well that would be the trade-off, though. Do you want would the bump in stats be worth it, or would a better team be worth it? That's part of it. And if it wouldn't affect gameplay that much, then it's still fun and interesting. But maybe it's extra work for nothing. So okay, fine. I do still stand by it, though. I think I think this game lends itself to that very heavily, and I think they're missing an opportunity to make this game a little bit deeper and more interesting. They kind of started doing it with like Cardiel having pairings with like a demon spawn, and then certain perks over other factions and stuff. I don't even if you make it not apply to PvP or something. I don't know. Seems like there's something to be done there. More possibilities to sort champs. Yeah, we talked about that. Going to introduce a filter by rarity in 4.3. Though quite reasonable. Okay, so then I'm glad you like Doom Tower and other stuff. Hope to bring more in the future. Sure. Sure. Come closer to you guys. So this is the first time they've done this, right? They haven't done an AMA like this before, right? Plans to add more items to the tag team arena. They did say that. Plan on expanding the bazaar. There's Stu again. Why can't we have a third-party pity tracker? They still didn't answer him. Come on, guys. Can't be ignoring your content creators now. That's a good question. This for sure. This would be much easier. Maybe. Easier for us. Maybe more difficult for them to sort out the nonsense that they're inevitably going to get, you know? Is that it? Okay. Wow, there must have been a lot to sort through. So what did we get? Was there nothing about a... I thought someone said something about a dupe system. But I don't know where that answer is. Someone said something to me in the stream about a dupe system. But I don't see that. So what did we learn here? What did we actually learn here? We're getting a sort by rarity filter for artifacts. We're getting auto all 3 battles for 3v3. We're getting expanded bazaar. We're getting some ambiguous, vague changes to the game that supposedly may make it more energy efficient. I'm gonna click this and see because that's a no. There it is here. So okay. Well, that's aggravating. Okay, good question when you think about it. Jokes aside. When coming up with the concept for the feature, we contemplated 2 main approaches. Tweaking drop rates and making dupes more valuable by utilizing them for strengthening champions. For several months, we were testing both of these. Oh, those are the 2 things. Tweaking drop rates or making dupes more valuable by utilizing them for strengthening champions. We were testing both of these in various forms in the sandbox environment, developing an in-game economic model for each, simultaneously assessing influence of both on the in-game balance, blah, blah, blah. 4 concepts that we examined in the beginning. Fast forward to the present. Okay. Pros and cons. Making dupes. Okay. Get to the point. We expect the solution to come out in the fall. Okay. The point mentioning also adjusting several areas in the game to fit this new system. We will share details. So just tweaking drop rates. What in the hell does that mean? Like, what does that actually mean? And then making dupes more valuable by utilizing them for strengthening champions. Which sounds like what? Like more ascension, right? I think that was the idea we were bouncing around in the stream. So like if you've got 4 Sifis, then you can feed 3 into 1 and she gets, you know, that much better. I mean, I guess. I guess. Dude, I don't know, man. What happens then when you've fully maxed out that and then you keep pulling dupes? Granted, it extends that very far. I mean, maybe by then it just is what it is. I don't know. That's interesting. I mean, okay, it's going to be what it's going to be. Well, that makes me think that they probably answered a bunch more questions that I just didn't. I didn't bother to expand. Maybe they did answer Stu. I'm getting on to him for not answering Stu. Maybe they did. Oh, there you go. Yep. Pity counter. We don't promise to add it. Next patch, since pipeline of features for it is already set. As promised in the following 6 months or so. Okay. This week actually for Arena, Second Ascension. To be honest, I don't know. Try not to data mine our game. Swift parry and reaction accessories. Keep rebalancing. 10 void summons. Coming up pretty. Really? Okay. 3v3. A big rework is coming up. What does that mean? CBC be making more balanced. Okay. Clan Wars is a tournament. Yes, it has its downsides, which will be improving. Okay. Nice that they acknowledge it, at least. Finished fragment fusions we're missing. We're looking into ways to solve that too. Okay. Okay. So that's a good little string of answers right there, actually. Not bad. Timelines for a lot of it. Not bad. That's a good string of answers right there. I dig that. I think she told us everything she could there. We're getting some good stuff. Okay. Okay, it's not all bad. It's not all bad. This is concerning, but we'll see. We'll see. Not bad. Not bad. A little more information than I thought initially. Now I know that sometimes I have to expand it. Hopefully they do the next one in another situation though. Like Twitch would be cool. It'd be a lot easier to go over than this. So a few things. One, I want to know you guys' thoughts on all this. Is there anything that stands out to you as interesting? Is there anything you hated about it? What's your favorite thing about it? If the way that I navigated this drove you crazy, I'm open to you. If you're an experienced, seasoned Reddit user and you want to tell me that if there's a better way to do this, like I said, I've never done this before. So if there's a better way to do it, let me know. Next time we do this, maybe we'll be a little bit more efficient. I'm interested in some of it. I think it was pretty good. I'm glad they answered Stu. I think they answered a lot of his questions fairly well. I think best they could. They gave timelines at the very least, which is nice. It's always nice to get a timeline and not soon, or we're thinking about it. So I thought it wasn't bad, and I like that they're doing this. You know what I mean? I give them a lot of shit, and I don't like. It's no secret. I don't like a lot of what they do, but I do like a lot of what they do too. You know what I mean? So this is cool. It looks like effort. I'll take effort. So we'll just have to see how it plays out, I guess. We're getting some of the stuff we've been asking for a while. And this dupe system, man, that's gonna be a doozy. That's gonna be really interesting to see what kind of updates we get on that and what that ends up being. So again, really interested to know you guys' thoughts. I appreciate you watching. Be sure and let me know everything you're thinking down below, and we'll see you next time.